in KC. Kansas State very impressive in advancing to the semifinals. Who will they play? Either Baylor or 14th ranked Oklahoma State. As you can see, tip time 9:35 Eastern time here in KC. Bruce Weber enjoys his 26th victory of the season, and Coach Mike Kabongo held scoreless tonight. What was the defensive game plan going against Kabongo?
Well, a couple of weeks ago at their place, he just did whatever he wanted. He got to the basket continuously, and we just said, we got to stop him. We got to get in front of him. We got to give help, get squared up. I think Angel and Martavius switching off kept them a little fresher, but it was the key was the other guys. And we've worked all week about giving help, being off on the weak side, jamming him, making him pitch, and it was obviously productive tonight.
It worked.
Coach, Rick Barnes goes bigger, changes up his lineup, goes 2-3 zone.
Yeah.
And obviously you guys adjusted, but it seemed like little by little throughout the course of the game, you guys started building some momentum, and then you busted open with a couple of shots midway through the second half. How do you think you did against that?
Well, we struggled, to be honest, and you know, they're big and long. They just went big. As soon as I saw that lineup, I told the coaches I thought today they'd play some zone. They played a lot of zone yesterday in the second half. They tried it at their place a couple weeks ago, and we hit like 3 shots in a row, and they got out of it. But you got to try something, and I don't think you wanted to chase this, especially the second night. We got a little better. When we got into the gaps, we were good. And when we didn't get any gaps, we just moved the basketball. And, you know, Rod had the big stretch, and you said it before. He just quietly does things. He had the big stretch in the second half, about 5-7 points. And then DJ Johnson coming off the bench, tipped on a couple plays, big defensive plays, and that was the big spurt that got it to 16 or 18.
Coach, we have a highlight package of Rodney Magruder. Led you with 24 points tonight. You talked about that spurt in the second half. What makes him so valuable? Because at times, I mean, he doesn't take shots that he's not supposed to.
Well, we actually beg him to take shots, to be honest. It's hard to imagine that. We can't, you know, Coach Lowry has a saying, there's no more open than open. And he sometimes he'll miss one. He worries too much. He thinks about it. But, you know, once he gets a feel and get going, he can score in a lot of ways. Obviously, the threes, but the drives to the basket really helped us also.
Coach, mentioned DJ Johnson. About as good a 15 minutes as you can have. 8 points, 7 boards. How do you assess his play?
Well, freshman that played really well early in the year, and then we got against some bigger, better people, and yet better prep, and he struggled. But tonight he was big time, and he has really struggled. Kind of hit the freshman wall the last couple weeks, but I'm not sure what happened today. But he was ready to play and made all the plays. It was great for him. Not a better kid. We finished shoot around today. He stayed and shot. You know, he wants to do well.
Coach Joe Lenardi, our bracketologist, right now has you a 4 seed playing here next week. 26 wins. Is your team peaking at the perfect time right now?
Well, you know, we lost last week at Oklahoma State, but somebody said, well, how are you going to turn it around? Well, we had 6 in a row. I don't know about the turnaround, and they're pretty good. But now you got 7 out of 8. We played pretty good basketball. Obviously, tomorrow night is important, and I just told the guys, I'm not sure what it means, you know, as far as seeding in that, but you're here. There's no better time of the year. You're a basketball player. You're playing in Kansas City in a great arena with our fans. Let's make the most of it and see if we can win the thing.
Coach, tomorrow you're either going to play a very good Oklahoma State team and a very dangerous Baylor team. As you look at the brackets so far here in Kansas City, how do you prepare for tomorrow night's game?
Well, the coaches, the players, we'll let them have some time with their family tonight, you know, at the game. Then we'll go back and eat. The coaches will watch it. We played both of them in the last 2 weeks, so we're really well prepared. But as soon as the game's over, we'll get together. We'll talk about them. Tomorrow morning, get up, watch video, go a little bit of shoot around, just walk through more than anything. And then hopefully, more than anything, fresh legs, fresh minds, and excited to be here.
Coach, before we let you go, your first experience at the Big 12 championship compared to many years in the Big 10. How do you like it?
Oh, it's great. A great venue. You know, we came last night. We were shocked how many people were here, and they do a great job. There's signage everywhere. The people from Kansas City, you can tell they embrace it. From the police escort to the game to people around town, and it's a great venue. Great, you know, for the league. There's no doubt about it.
Well, Bruce, congratulations. Go rest the voice. You'll need it tomorrow.
I will.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Big win for Kansas